All right, so it's the next day and I haven't eaten anything yet and it's later in the day, but I'm still feeling the effects of the probiotics and the carbs from yesterday. And so I wanted to talk about it right now.
So yeah, adding in carbs definitely, it's like our brain is kind of meant to run off of carbs.
But basically, one thing that I've noticed today is that singing, I've been able to come up with words, like thinking wise, very, very quickly. So that is a good thing, I think. Another thing that I've noticed is that my body, at least today, I feel not a lot of inflammation in my body. My body just feels very loose and agile and strong. And I haven't eaten anything yet today, and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I ate last night. It was a pretty big meal, so it makes sense that it's lasting me this long. I could eat, but I also feel a little bit off in certain ways, which I'm going to talk about now too. Yesterday, not only did I eat the more carbs, but I also made some cookies, but also within those cookies was coconut oil, and sometimes coconut oil can make me feel a little bit off in some ways, like from die off a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little bit, I want to say loopy, but just very strangely in it with my head, or at least in a good mood. And I definitely think it's from the probiotics because I have not taken those in a while. So this is very different from what I'm used to. And it's kind of weird because the last few days I was feeling pretty ruminating on some negative stuff, and now I'm just not even, I feel like I'm totally switched, like my brain is just switched completely, and it's really strange. And so that is definitely something to keep track of if you're going to take probiotics. And if you want to get the probiotics that I took, then I'll link them in the description below. And then I'll also, if you want to try out, last night I ate this like vegan cheese, if you want to try that out, as well as the salt. I'll put a bunch of links in the description of the food that I was eating. I'm not sure if I'll be able to find links, but I will try my best because I usually buy stuff from the Co-op, which is like a health food store here, and they have them along the Pacific Northwest. I'm not sure if they have them in other places, but they probably have similar brands in some places, depending on if it's local or not. But yeah, my brain just kind of feels a little bit, I want to say like too happy, but just, it's kind of weird. It's just weird. Oh yeah, and another thing that I've noticed is my spatial awareness has been a little bit off. For example, the last day or two I've been playing some Fortnite, and when I'm playing on the computer, and when I try to like press certain buttons, my brain thinks that a button is where it's not, and so I press the wrong button and then I get killed because I can't do what I want to do as quick as I want to do it. And so this is a thing that I know happens when I eat more carbs, even if I take certain probiotics, and especially if I eat more like starchy foods, and even like xanthan gum and guar gum and things that really go through the digestive tract and feed any unwanted pathogenic bacteria. I think, but my spatial awareness has been off for sure. And so, yeah, it's hard to play Fortnite when you're pressing the wrong button and your brain isn't working in certain ways. So it's like there's benefits and non-benefits or downfalls, but yeah, I also notice a little bit of, I want to say brain fog, but just kind of an inability or a hard time focusing on things that require a lot of thinking. Like it's easy for me to just sit here and kind of mindlessly like make music or do more of a creative project like that, but it feels like my brain is not necessarily able to think very logically, I want to say. Another example of just kind of the weirdness that I'm feeling because of these probiotics and the carbs is that I feel like in certain conversations or text messages, it just feels like I'm leaving stuff out. Like for some reason, my brain is assuming that people will understand what I'm saying. And so I say what I say, but then I leave out context, or I don't say it with the right preceding elements and after elements to make it make as much sense, and that's probably pretty vague to you. I don't know how to describe it. It also could be I haven't eaten anything yet today, so maybe I just need more calories for today, but I don't know. It was like this a little bit yesterday too, where I just feel not as, at least when I'm eating more carbs especially, I just feel less in control, I guess. Like more like I don't necessarily say the things that I want to say because I can't necessarily control what I'm saying as much, or it just feels like I'm kind of like the reins are let free, which is concerning, honestly, because when I'm eating low carb, I feel more in control and calm, and so I don't feel like I'm saying things really fast, and I think my tone of voice can get kind of off and monotonous, I guess. But like right now my voice is not monotonous, like my tone is going up and down and whatever, but I feel like I'm talking faster, and it's not necessarily a good thing. Like it's a good thing, but it's also like, whoa, it's complicated. Like it depends on if I'm having things that kill off stuff like the probiotics or the coconut oil or herbs or like garlic. It's just complicated. And yeah, so if you want to check out more videos about the carnivore diet, then you can check out the links on the video right now or in the description below. Yeah, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you later. Sorry that it kind of turned into a rant. Maybe it didn't seem weird. In my brain, I feel kind of weird right now, so everything seems like I'm like kind of scared of saying things that I shouldn't or being out of control. Help me. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you later. Check out the links in the description, and bye. Subscribe. Bye.